so we don't need to stream for the first 15 minutes, for like Overwatch for 15 minutes.
It gives me time to check things. So, is the mic working? Mic check, mic check.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're back for our Premier League night here at Valhalla North, the UK's leading independent amateur venue. We're slightly low on numbers tonight, so this will be short and sweet. Get your drinks ready because I'm on for a long one. I've got one game on the left lane, then nothing till the right. So Mr. Hal, when you're at home, make sure to get your drink ready and poured, because this will be a grumbler. To my left here with the deep heavy sighs, Mr. Hal himself. Current European number one after a good week at regionals. How do you feel?
I'm more stoked that I hit my 50th 81 yesterday.
Oh, why, that's something to be proud
It
of.
is, yeah. Yeah, it's been a good couple of days.
Yeah. Do you know how you stand in the UK with that?
No, because their CRS is not. Or is it like most in the UK? Oh, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've not looked. It would take me a little while to find out. However, doesn't matter because I'm Europe's number one.
Yeah, that's all that counts.
Speaking of number ones, hopefully going to have a chat with the Sauce Boss over in Calgary.
Oh yeah, he won their regional,
He
didn't
did.
he?
Western regional champion. We're going to have a chat with him in about an hour.
I've just realised we haven't said this to anyone, so we're talking to no one.
We're not talking about. Well, we are. People can watch it. Let's get our share on, eh?
I'll let you do it.
Right.
So we're currently just sharing it around the group. We are waiting to. Oh, I'm up against
You
Thor.
are first.
This won't be a sportsmanly-like game after yesterday.
Right.
We're playing for the
Rich,
wins.
Rich, jump in. I need to get my share on.
Get your share. Do you believe in love? I believe in love.
Right. Right. So we're up and running. We're away, and we've got a nice little, a brand new little setup. How'd you like the new setup?
I prefer it because now I'm not like looking at myself like it's one of the most awkward things when
It's
you're
awful,
chatting and
yeah.
you can see yourself talking.
It is awful. I'll let you do a little bit of chitter chatter, just while I get my share on.
Right. Well, on the right we have Thorskin versus Obadiah. You know, it's nice to see Obadiah in a better mood lately. Yesterday he came as like a breath of fresh air.
No, that's why we bought him that really offensive t-shirt, just to try and perk him up a little bit.
It seemed to do the job. Honestly, you gave me a sticker for like general positivity. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I stuck it straight on my axe.
Nice.
And they're looking good going through the practices. So, who did you say is joining us later?
The sauce boss, Austin Campbell, Western regional champion.
Oh, nice. Why the sauce boss?
That's his throwing name.
Oh, fair. That's a painful start on a fresh board.
Oh, was that a drop?
Yeah, foreskin.
Right.
Saying this actually, I actually prefer Prem to standard.
Yeah.
More because I feel like every time I miss a ball in standard, I feel like it's some horrific failure. Like it feels like no, I should have. It's silly because obviously
How have I missed by more than 4 inches?
Yeah. Whereas in standard, if I'm a little bit over,
Yeah, I'm
it's
with you.
like, but that's quite reasonable because
Of course, yeah. It was still 4 inches in the ball. It just had to be 1 millimetre in the 3.
Yeah, that's kind of like I can take that a bit more. I do wish I could get a camera over to Tana just to show people the way she sort of set the pregnancy.
It may be doable when she least expects it.
Yeah.
She's 7.5 months pregnant, bless her. Let her have her comfort.
Well, when she was saying like, "Oh, do you think I should bring it?" I was like, "I'll be honest, I've seen people come up with a hammock before for like,
Absolutely.
for like the marathons. I don't think anyone's going to begrudge you a little bring a cushion." Three and a 5. Did you manage to get your name updated?
No, not yet. We've got an owners call tomorrow though, so hopefully I'll be able to shout at them then. I'm just going to give that a tactical twist, just so that we've got a slight bit more. There we go. Much better. We can see everything that's going on now. Yeah, I know. It looks more than them. It's for the Zoom call. What do you mean? On the laptop.
Oh, right, look at
Yeah. Oh, nice commentary team up next.
that. Oh, nice. Me and you. I feel like I haven't played you in ages.
Saying this will be a nice setup as well if we do. Is it next year we have to do regionals here? Well,
Next year we get to do regionals here.
yeah. Sorry, have to is the word I'm meant to set up first.
Hopefully we get to. There's no promises.
You can tell they're having to put a bit more force to get that into the fresh board there. It's kind of throwing the accuracy a bit. So another one I'm actually quite happy to see back is Thorskin.
Oh, absolutely. He was a big miss in the last league.
Definitely. I just love watching him throw with the signature move.
Oh, the Thorskin slide.
I always call it the
Great,
Thorskin shuffle.
All right, fair.
I suppose it is more of a slide.
He does do a little bit of a.
I'm going to watch his feet here and see if I can learn it.
Oh, he's just smashed that Premier clutch.
Oh, he
Is
has
that
like.
2 Premiers?
John's wasn't, I don't know.
Oh, neither of those were in. Jesus. Right, we are going to hand you over seamlessly to Obadiah, and we're going to go and play some games.
Hello?
Hello.
And I'm back to commentary after that quick break to throw.
You figured out how to do the chat thing now?
I did. Apparently it was a little plug-in that we didn't have.
Oh,
I think that made the world of difference.
right, fair enough. Oh, every time.
Every time. Oh, it's that little gully at the back.
Yeah.
It catches you. Oh, this could be a good game, this. If I could bet a man, I'd put money on Carl, but Tricky's throwing really, really well at the moment.
I'm looking forward to my next game. Me and Noz are playing. I've not played Noz in ages.
I've never beaten Noz in a league, Carl.
I have, but not for a while. I've not beaten many people for a long time in this league, to be honest.
Yeah, you seem to be on a bit of a plateau.
Oh, yeah.
You beat me through shit out the other week.
Yeah, I know.
I've learned from that. Oh, 3 from Tricky there.
I think, do you know what? I think it might be a Tuesday.
Yeah, what?
I think it's a curse of a Tuesday.
It could be.
Except yesterday I played crap too, but that was.
I can't remember your games yesterday, to be honest.
It was probably the one where on the live stream you said that I was following my tradition of dropping from regionals.
I would never say anything like that.
No.
We did notice, actually, think about it, we did notice your throw changed.
Yes, it has.
You got more of a. Oh! How Tricky hit it? Oh. Yeah,
but
you've
it goes-
started getting a bit more of a loop.
Yeah.
It's nice to watch.
It's the extra flick,
Yeah.
because then I find that I can stick it in with the toe, not the
Yeah.
full flat blade. But obviously, it doesn't always happen. And then yesterday, when I dropped, I hit it really flat. But I knew I had. It was just
What actually are you throwing at the moment?
my plum.
Yeah, because normally that's fairly forgiving.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think it was really flat.
it does happen. But one board was particularly hard yesterday.
But yeah, I never usually have an issue with a hard board, new board, whatever. But I just think my throw was bad, to be honest.
Why we all go through times like that.
Like
Everything
my
is.
throws at like my hatchet throws at regionals were absolutely like spot on.
Yeah.
Like I was so excited yesterday because it's like, oh my god, like I'm gonna do so good. Like even my clutches weren't bad. Like I got a couple of like Premier ones then, so I thought, oh, I'll still get like standard ones.
No. It happened. I'm surprised. Oh, Tricky with
Tricky
it.
got one yet. Round each.
I'm surprised how energised a lot of you were yesterday.
I wasn't. I don't know if you. Well, this is probably why you didn't see me yesterday, because I was just kind of like, I didn't come anywhere near this.
No, you didn't actually.
No, I'd done peopling.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Oh, I know that feeling.
And I only spoke to like 3 people yesterday.
Oh, another 3 there by Tricky. But no, it was a good film by Valhalla for the regionals. I was really proud watching you, how well you did.
Yeah. You could have been there, Jamie.
I could have been if I had the money.
That's true.
We might be able to, if I was there, we might be able to fill all the rosters. Saying that the group stages did seem fairly heavy-weighted against Valhalla.
Yeah.
We seem to have a lot of like our throws against each other.
Yeah.
I felt
I
truly
suppose
sorry.
it's because we had so many. It's the same with like lumberjacks. There are quite a few against each other. I mean, mine was even. It was me and
You had Dan and Coggy.
and then
didn't you?
Coggy and Checkmate.
Oh, well, the clutch has been called. Oh, he may have got it.
Yeah.
Thumb goes up to tie it. Oh,
Yeah.
that was a lovely close up in Carl's first round. That's Carl without an E.
I was going to tell you something then, but it's a surprise. And then I realised that I can't because then Carl might listen and
Yeah.
they'd know. So never mind.
Wait, I've
ignore
already
that.
warned him that it's going to be a drinking game because I'm not on again to
Oh,
the
no.
right side. So you've got about 10 minutes to start.
It's got nothing to do with the E thing. It's just I'm just going to stop talking about it because it's meant to be a surprise and yeah.
Tricky, it's really interesting watching Tricky throw a big axe getting you on the level sometimes. He often does really badly in the normal throw, but nails it. Oh,
Their practices.
I still find the one-handed throw so weird. Oh, he got a barrel the way around tonight.
I'll tell you what I never realised was ever going to be an issue. How high my big axe was.
Well, the fact you've nearly taken TV out a few times.
No, on well, I suppose it wouldn't have been on. In practice, my other end of my big axe handle was catching the top wire mesh. But it was 10 foot, so ours is 12 and it was 10 foot. And they had that wire mesh going all the way along. And it wasn't hitting the bar, but it was hitting hitting the mesh when it span over. It
That's your trajectory, you do, like I say.
does go over and down, yeah.
But right, that is cut away to throw. Best of the luck to her. I didn't realise he was up so quickly. And we're being joined back by Waldorf.
I put that game.
You've thrown well. You've thrown well to the big axe. You got the wrong way around.
I did actually.
Yours was a clean Premier clutch and warm-up. Somebody flying on the wings of confidence. Oh, there it goes. That pimple of pleasure has popped.
That's Premier.
Right, Premier. But yeah, we were just saying how that was going to be a good game when you stepped up. You're throwing well at the moment.
To be honest though, most of the games we're having here now, they do tend to be good games. The only time you ever lose it is if someone doesn't happen to be on form on a particular night.
Yeah, one majority of Premier, you don't know who's going to take it. We have some. Everybody's hit a certain standard, and then Premier has leveled.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. It's well known how much I dislike the rule set, but I love the league.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean when you were saying this yesterday about like it tracks quite nicely. It's a bit more of a laid back league.
Yeah.
But
I enjoy this. Even though I hate the rules, I have fun. I think it's mainly the people. It's one of the nice things about axe throwing in general. The people are canny. I never thought of it with his whole entourage of axes throwing an axe can. Oh, clutch has been called. Let's have a closer view of this.
I know what you mean actually.
Like he has thousands in axes and he's throwing an axe can. Oh, down the middle there.
And that's why.
Apparently he's copying the idea from a throw called TikTok, and he's throwing a long out. Oh, unfortunate twat by Cat.
A longer handle for the...
Yeah.
Right, see, it's funny you said, because do you remember when we were talking yesterday about Smuggler and the Southman?
Yeah.
And someone made the comment that between the two of them, Smuggler was hitting the clutches.
I think that would be me.
Yeah. Well, I thought this. So since he switched to a longer axe, his bull accuracy's gone down, but his clutch accuracy's shot right up because it positions him better to hit the clutch.
It does. It's strange how a tiny little difference. Ooh, a twat by Noghareen, the Persian prince. Oh, you didn't hear that? I like watching these two throw.
Yeah. Well, see, actually, to be fair, I got me. So, like I said, when the last season when I was in a position and couldn't quite work out what to do with my throw, I actually tried to change my throw to be a bit more similar to Scratch's throw. If you notice, she steps off the right foot, and it's more of like an elongation of the arm that she tends to do with it.
I haven't noticed that actually. I can't see because our scorer is quite a large proportion gentleman. But I believe clutches have been called. Oh, clean bull there.
All the way on the left leg, steps through on the right, and follows through with the right arm as she does.
Yeah. Oh, living up to his name and noting that clutch.
He was on for the...
Yeah.
I wonder why he went up for that.
The thing we don't mention. Oh, you're up against the robot next. I love how he brings his girlfriend and just leaves her shop.
Who, me?
Yeah, like both of you, yeah.
Well, I suppose, yeah.
But Sophie comes more prepared with alcohol.
I mean, given that my partner's 7 months pregnant, I'm glad she doesn't come with alcohol.
True. She does look like she's going swimming though.
She looks very comfy.
Yeah. Is she throwing him that cushion?
I
hope so.
I think she'll take the cushion off to throw.
Oh God, we're both getting clown with us.
I have to go home at the end of this.
I'm sure Carl will let you sleep upstairs.
She's reaching for her phone. I'm about to get told to shut up by text.
Oh, we all get one. I'm back to the game. It's currently around 4 minutes. Oh. Actually, no, it wasn't on for something special. He hit a 3.
Oh, he just decided he wanted to. No, because remember. Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah. Must have, because that would have been a 20 if it was a bull. Oh, that's an unfortunate one there.
See how the experts do it.
Very badly.
That weekend, like.
Oh, stop it down.
I thought I'd seen your face before. I'm guessing it must be just off the website.
No, we threw together months back. I think it was your first time here. We're on a lane together.
Late.
We're on the top lane, yeah. Oh, catch just misses there.
Good effort as well.
And next up we have the robot verst. Trickiest Dickiest.
So what's your role here now then? What are you...
I'm just media manager between games. Yeah, 'cause we do a live stream that's up on there quite often. Oh, why has that gone off?
How is it hanging
Oh, the logo's just disappeared.
to the left?
Always. Yeah. Our fancy logo's just died.
Our fancy logo's died.
Yeah, so I'll go back to the standard one.
I've done some sharing. I've shared it into a few groups.
Oh, wonderful,
I've
wonderful.
done my job.
Thank you.
I've also shared it into the Axthorn chat that I'm in with a few peeps.
Oh, lovely.
Austin's he's getting himself sorted to call in about 35 minutes, something like that, around 1 PM their time.
Oh, wonderful.
No?
Oh, and we're off to the races with a lovely pair of bulls there. Thumbs go up. Thumb there by S Club. Oh, both thumbs go up. I thought that might have been a bit low there for Tricky. Lovely pair of 10s.
10! I was so hoping Dan would turn around then. Maybe I didn't say it loud enough.
No.
10! There you go.
There he is.
I wish we
there
could
he
have
is.
just got a close-up zoom on his face. Fantastic.
We'll have to get a Dan cam on there.
Oh my god, we need a Dan cam. Dan cam. We need somebody that's...
Just no sound.
Yeah, we need somebody that's dedicated to just following that Dan around at all times.
Oh, we have to.
The NHL and have like a ref fight.
Not with Dan, absolutely not.
Did you... What about hockey? Did you see the ice camp they had at the Junior Worlds? They had a fella dressed all in white and like in break the play, skate out and like pan around and do moving shots on ice.
Class.
Yeah, but World Juniors. Oh, lovely pair of fives there.
Lovely pair of balls.
Excellent with the
I
27.
think I was just about to say I scored through a 27 in this first round. Could tonight be the night that I stop being lonely on the wall?
I don't think it is because you just cursed him with the curse of a commentator.
No. I don't buy in all of this superstition bullshit.
The other thing is he is robotic.
That's because he's autistic.
Don't be,
I think
as always, the views of the
correlation is not
commentators,
causation. I think is the
the views of the
expression
commentators do not line up with those of the venue.
That's a 54.
Oh, my number has gone off.
Okay. Northern Corral next. I like it.
That'll be a good game. It fucked
And
us.
he's fucked it.
Oh,
Yeah.
dickhead! Sophie, don't take him home.
Don't take him from behind later either. Make him call you his name instead of mine.
As always, the views of the commentary team do not represent those of the venue.
Did you mark this isn't made for children?
I can't remember.
Right. Well, you must have. So
I
shut up.
hope so. That's a pair of fives. I'm impressed by how well Tricky's doing.
He's throwing absolute fire at the minute.
Yeah.
Nice.
So cute.
Oh, gone to ground.
Globe.
You didn't need it anyway.
Right, I'm up.
Yeah. Oh well, nice speaking to you briefly.
Pull Tricky up. Unless you want to have a chat with Kat about her axe throwing journey.
We didn't get a potted history. We're trying to find more about our home throw. So come and join us, young Scratch.
Young. I probably am young compared to you.
Aye.
How old are you?
36 now.
Oh yeah.
Is
Oh,
that?
no, that's
I
fine.
really was expecting.
later.
Bye. I was really expecting this. That's it.
No.
So
I
what got you
didn't
in-
think you were older than 40. I knew you were in your 30s, but that's...
Thank you. So what got you into axe throwing?
Have you asked Carl that question?
No,
Oh.
I did.
I was going to say same.
Yeah.
We won a competition to go and do it somewhere else, like years and years ago. But it was like tree rounds and like
Alright,
tomahawk
yeah.
sort of thing. I was really good at it, and Carl was crap.
But
So
I've noticed that seems to be a recurring theme. Girls seem to take to it a lot
Yeah, I
quicker,
found
but
that
then
too.
blokes tend to
Yeah.
get obsessed
yeah.
and really practice.
So then that is what happened, and he decided to build a target in our back garden for a while, and then we like looked into it on like Instagram, Facebook and
Yeah.
stuff. Just like obviously you put like #Axor in your pictures and
Yeah.
stuff, don't you? And then it all comes up. And we realised that there was like a competitive side to it, so we started looking into it a bit more. And then we thought it'd be really good if we had one here, and then we're like, well, why couldn't we do it? So then we spent about a year like researching how to do it, like watching like people throw and stuff like that, and then just went for it.
Oh, great.
I mean, there was a lot more complicated stuff than that
Yeah.
that involved, but that's pretty much it. But we didn't think we'd get into the league stuff as quickly as we did.
Yeah.
It just obviously we set up with like wattle style boards.
Yeah,
actually,
I remember seeing photos of it.
But at the time, the IATF was the NATF, which was the National Axe Throwing League. It wasn't in the UK, so we were like, well, wattle is in the UK, so we should probably go with that one, which is World Axe Throwing League, not national. And then we didn't do the membership because we didn't have like enough league members and stuff at the start. We didn't have any at the start, so we set the members thing up, and then we realised that the IATF, the NATF was now the IATF,
Yeah.
and we ended up going with them in the end. It just seemed more interesting and a bit more sort of community.
It does have that vibe.
Yeah.
Wartle seems very commercial, whereas IATF seems closer to the roots.
Yeah, I definitely think that, and like obviously now being exposed to quite a lot of it, I think that there is a massive community thing within Wattle. It's just that Wattle is much more of a very business orientated thing. But I kind of see the ITF going that way as well, which I don't have an issue with, to be honest. I think that it kind of does need a little bit of that, but the community is never going to change. It's just a community of people. I think there's that within Wattle as well. It'd be nice to see a bit more of a mix between Wattle and ITF come together.
Oh, we have a football here by North. Stepped over. Oh! North nearly forgetting a fundamental rule there. But no, it's interesting. Like to hear the history, because
Yeah. I know how you got into it, because I remember you coming.
yeah, I saw a post on
Why did you
Instagram.
come though?
A model who I work with, Seepin, I saw the Instagram story.
Oh.
I thought it looked interesting. So,
What's the name?
Thorn at the moment.
Oh, fair enough.
I think her other half knows Carl and Dave
Right.
from back in the day.
Right, fair enough. Because I think you know a couple of people that, well, I don't really know them, but Carl knows them, and then I know them because of that.
Yeah, well, I know Necromancer from back in the
Oh, do you?
day. We overlapped.
Yeah,
Well, I used to be a little skate park rat. I was him being a skater.
right, yeah.
But he went to uni with another friend of mine.
Right.
And then, yeah,
Carl used to skate as well, you know.
I can't picture that. But I think Carl probably has changed quite a
He
bit
has a
since we
lot.
were young.
A lot. I mean, the last time I saw Carl skateboard, he broke his leg 2 seconds later, so that was fun.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah, but it wasn't really skateboarding. So we used to have it like in here where he'd like when stuff was over this side, he'd like roll back and forth on the skateboard just to get there quicker and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was like it was over there by the door, and he went like that to move it, like kick it out the way, kick it down here. And when he went like that and put his foot back down, it just snapped. It was the weirdest thing. Like, to be fair, it wasn't really anything to do with.
Oh, sounds like an old man's break. Though.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
He always said he has glass ankles, but yeah, it was a really, really bad break as well.
Oh.
I had to drive him to the hospital. It was fun.
Oh, fucking hell.
Well, luckily it was when it was like really snowy, like a couple of years ago, and like it was proper thick. And I rang the ambulance and like, oh, they're not gonna come for like 4 hours. I was like, oh.
Oh. The Perks and Prince hitting a knot.
And there was someone coming in to pick up an axe for Christmas or something. Anyway, Carl was just led on the floor.
Oh.
Ice.
Clean bull there by knock after the drop. Are we going to see clutches? But yeah, so somebody was coming in to buy an axe. Did you
Yeah.
wait for them?
Yes, because I needed someone to help me move him.
Oh. Could you go put on skateboard?
Could have, but it was like this much snow outside.
Oh. Yeah,
So,
less friction. You
thankfully-
could drop him by,
Yeah,
drag
no,
him by,
yeah.
could you?
Yeah. Turn it upside down like a sledge.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I waited for well, to be fair, he was lucky because he came in at the same time that Carl was on the phone to like the paramedic people. And then he like just helped me like take him out, and then I still sold him the guy the axe first, and then
What type of axe was it? Can you
it
remember?
was a Ravenforge one, you know.
Oh,
them,
fucking hell. The old Viking style.
Yeah.
Like,
We'd only just started doing ITF stuff at that time,
Yeah.
and we didn't do it as often. So luckily, like he had like he was like non-weight bearing for ages. Honestly, it was horrendous.
is this why in a lot of the early videos about seeing Carl has a bit of a limp?
Yes,
Makes sense.
yeah,
Makes sense.
and sometimes he still does.
Cold weather.
Yeah, just I don't know. I think just sometimes I've been on it too much.
It's funny how that can happen.
No, it was a lot of hard work being at home and
Yeah.
with someone who can't move.
Yeah, I can imagine. He's got such a violent throw, though.
I know.
It's just getting
It's
more
a
and more
man's
so.
throw.
Like, as he builds
like,
up more muscle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh! Dropped by Reaper.
She's got a very soft throw. They're like opposites.
They really are.
I mean, I think my throw is soft, but Bella's is even softer.
Yeah.
I honestly think if Bella didn't drop her axe, she'd be really dangerous.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the stuff, like when she goes for clutches, a
They
lot
go
of the
far
mistakes are drops,
Yeah.
which is just a soft throw, I think. Or it's like doesn't spin as much as it should.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I just think that that's really common with girls. Like,
They all seem to have copied your throw to a point.
yeah.
They all have like a floaty netball
Yeah.
type throw. The clutch has been called, let's have a look.
But I think it's because
Oh, Thor shithoused it.
we struggle to flick it as much.
Oh.
I think that's in, John's. Yeah, it was.
He still sort of went up.
Oh shit, I thought you meant he didn't get it.
No, he's playing for the wins.
Fair enough.
Like,
Speaking of drops,
that's the problem with a hard throw, it comes back so much quicker. He must have been in court today, he's dressed down a bit, John. He looked rather smart yesterday. Oh, nice pair of bulbs there.
he did look smart yesterday,
He did,
didn't
didn't
he? He had his gilet on.
Aye. Where else have you been? Like to work or court
Yeah.
or maybe just
court.
debt collecting?
Work looked a little bit more reasonable.
If you're out there, Liam, he's still expecting the £50 for the bet the other week. He is beginning to search for your address.
Oh, I won't be on the wrong side of John.
No. He's the perfect bloke that if you're in a zombie apocalypse, you'd want him.
Yes, absolutely. Not to be a zombie though.
Yeah. Oh no, you'd want him on your side. He'd be like a real life Glenn.
Yeah,
Hello. Just got beat by Noz
me too.
on Big Axe.
Oh, he just beat me. Full stop.
Just beat you straight.
Oh.
Well, no, I won one round.
Alright.
I stopped down and he went up.
It's alright, because I tanned him at the weekend.
Oh, you're up next.
Me?
It must be nice for all these people having a game.
Oh.
First drink of the night.
Give me a rest. Are you not on after me? I might go to Big Axe.
No. I'm done till the right side now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you went to Big Axe far too often when I was following you during
I
that
know.
marathon league.
I know.
It got to the point where I was allowing another 5 minutes before I
Yeah, I
had
know.
to
You
be
get
open.
cold and just be like, right, I've got
Yeah,
at least 10
focus.
minutes now.
Pair of threes. Bella's not throwing how well she normally can.
She's distracted. She's going to see a boy after this, so she's not really
Oh, fair.
I need to find out who it was I made the bet with. I had a bet on that she'd sack her boyfriend off before the end of January, and she did.
Was it not James?
No, it might have been actually.
James, if you're up there listening, was it you who put the bet on?
It owes me a fiver.
Are you gambling on the heart of young love? Oh, clutch called by Thor.
Oh, narrowly missed.
If we can win it, that would have been good.
Woohoo! See you later.
Best of luck. I'm falling off the chair again. Yeah, it's working quite nice, this.
It is. I do like this setup.
Yeah. We could do with a slightly more around here webcam, I think.
Okay. You can get them ones when you clip it to the top of there.
Yeah.
Do you need this at home? Can we leave it in the office?
I could leave it here for now.
I like.
Do you want to change those clutches on for now?
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Now we're all good.
Leave them on because I think Harry's coming for Big Axe practice on Thursday.
Are you coming with him?
I don't know, I might make him get the bus up there and take him home.
Fair. But you are coming, is what I mean.
Maybe.
Right, okay.
I need to see how my wrist feels, just tweaking a bit today.
Right. Not enough K-tape. K-tape for life.
Do you know what it is? I can't throw in K-tape. I'm relying on Sorry to keep me through with the delightful squidgy energy.
K-tape.
It just keeps me up.
K-tape crew!
Oh, if you've got a bad wrist, try running a bit down and then wrapping.
Bit down.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I did today. Felt no pain at all.
Yeah.
Took it off to come here and
Where
now
do
I'm
you
like
feel the pain at
crippled.
your wrist?
About there.
I feel mine about here.
Yeah. Well, try running a strip down, it'll support.
My tape has shit tattoo off as well.
You get that covered over with something awesome.
Like a
Picture
Valhalla
my face.
logo.
Picture of my face.
Picture of Carl's face.
Football!
I really thought he was going to give us the victory beats there.
I can't believe how close Noz came to taking his axe out of the wall when he checked that other one.
Yeah. I think
Cat with a clean ball.
I think the inhale was audible all the
Yeah,
way
it
back
was,
here.
yeah.
We also went. But no, it's nice that GoPro view. Have we gone back to a wider stance with us?
I don't know.
I think we have.
Must have done.
I do like it.
I was fucking with it earlier and I thought that looks good, so
Yeah.
I left it.
Nah, it looks good. Let us know in the comments what you think, everybody out there.
They can't see the GoPro view.
Be well in a moment. I've just realised why the chat's dead. Sophie's here.
Oh yeah, that's true. And Austin's waiting to come on call.
Yeah.
So
We had Meat Fist on yesterday,
all right,
which was nice.
nice.
I thought he was the other Ben, the other one who used to come with Teacher and Flatline.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realise Meat Fist was a Ben.
What was his nickname?
Ben.
Ben. I
Uh,
can't remember his nickname.
no.
So does the queue still work with that
Yeah.
screen up?
Yeah, so we can cut to the boards there.
Right.
The only thing I'm struggling with is my number. My little pad's not working. So.
Ah, right. Okay. Oh, that's fine.
But yeah, I like this dual screen.
Yeah, me too. It's good.
Oh, we've suddenly acquired something that we didn't have working a moment ago.
Was it jump back in?
Yeah.
Excellent.
God bless technology. Oh, has he hit it? Oh, fucked it.
Oh,
He acknowledged it.
just wide.
The scorer shall score the game.
That's Club Nose on deck. Should be a good battle.
Oh, it will be. It's nice to see Nose throw with confidence again.
It is. I mean, literally, I've never had to dig so deep in my entire life to win a round, never mind a fucking game.
No, I can imagine.
Honestly, I mean, I'd made peace. When he won the third round on Big Axe with the cleanest ball I've ever seen in my entire life, I'd accepted that I was happy
Yeah.
with second. And then I just thought to myself in that moment, I thought, fuck it, let's try.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can go 7 rounds.
Oh, no, it was something to watch. I was saying to someone yesterday, I wanted Valhalla to win.
Yes.
And Dan's had a lot of victories recently.
Yes.
Snodder was high on victory from the 81.
gonna say,
Club,
there's nothing-
just a robot.
Yeah.
And it was out of you and Noz out. We all know you're good, but I thought Noz needed that confidence boost by doing
Absolutely,
well.
yeah.
And
I feel like I had a bit of a point to prove, to be perfectly honest. And I did say this to S Club a couple of weeks ago that like when I'm thrown here, I'm also running the business. I'm
Oh,
also
yeah.
running the league runner. I'm also doing everything else. And it is really fucking hard to run a business and throw in the league
it
at the
puts
same
you at a
time.
massive disadvantage.
But when I get the chance to
good
go,
God.
when I get the chance to go
Oh, slightly out
to go
there.
all out on it and actually really focus on the fucking game,
Yeah.
I can throw an axe.
No, you can. You proved that. It was good to watch.
I literally had to throw a Premier-31 just to catch Noz up.
Yeah.
Never mind to beat him, I just to get level on games with him. And
Oh, it was great. I was watching it on my phone at work, and I had to be very quiet because every time a horse came past, one of you did something. It's like, and
we should explain that you're a veterinarian, which is why you were so close to horses.
I'm an equine event specialist in the photographic world.
Because without context, every time I was at work the other day, and every time a horse came near me, I was making noises. That doesn't scan well out of context.
Yeah, that's very true. You need past knowledge to the
Do
extent
you
of it.
film horses or just
No,
take
just
pictures?
photograph. It's always horses, never dogs. Don't photograph dogs.
What?
I don't
Do
photograph dogs.
It was
No.
only because of the room that you're in.
Yeah.
Which, is it a room? I don't know.
I'll call it a room. It's an arena. It's a big room
Room.
with a very fancy, very expensive wax floor.
Right. That's the kind of place that I do go to the dog class in.
We
And
do
it's got a
run.
weird floor.
We do run dog events
It's
there.
like flat sand with like
Carpet.
material on it.
Yeah.
With like bits of like,
Carpet.
no, it's not carpet.
And like foam and
Yeah, stuff.
I know what you mean.
underlay.
Yeah.
Arriba. Oh, we're up to
Stuff
clutches
like
already.
Oh,
That
frozen.
camera's frozen.
Excellent.
Walking mint.
Let's go back to this one while we fix it. Thank you very much. Nope, she did.
Oh, well, that was nice while it lasted.
Absolutely. I'll jump in between games and see if we can do anything with it.
I love technology, it never works.
I think it might have just gone off.
Oh, fuck. If you've been messing about, it may have turned the
Well,
auto
it was only
stuff
because I
back
knew
on.
that there was only
Right.
a certain amount of people would actually get
I
it.
say messing
but
about, I
then
was pressing
no one
buttons
even
until it
saw
looked good on the screen. But we'll have a look at it
One
between
we'll have a
games.
look.
So we laughed at it. So I thought I best explain.
But these two are currently tied. Both clutches were missed, although you couldn't see from our wonderful view.
Fucking technology.
It's wonderful when it works.
Card of truth, she tells no lies.
You can tell Nod thinks it's a 3, but he just doesn't want to be a cunt. Sorry, a naughty person.
No, the way I look at it, like, you either, if you think it's out, you think it's out. Well, there's no, it's either in or it's out, one of the two.
Yeah. I've had a couple where I'd rather somebody else make the mind up when it's been.
Do you want a league runner, Darren?
I tell you what, we were thinking about design. Oh, round to Nod. Thinking about designing a card with the actual circumferences on,
Yeah,
so you can sort it over rather than the flat one.
yeah. However, the flat one is what we need.
Is that what you have
The
to?
flat one, so that it sits.
Fine. It kind of doesn't
I
smell
was
like
thinking
that
so
anyway,
you
it
could
smells
follow the
like
paint
gas.
line around.
No, you want to see a flat. You want to see that flat. I got that smell as well. I don't know what it was, but
I've just got a whiff of something. I'm not sure
Yeah,
what.
like gas.
Yeah.
I don't think it does smell like gas. Tana, have you got some sort of heat pack or something on?
No.
No. Right.
Sophie,
There's a
are
smell.
you buffing gas?
Oh,
What?
right.
What's
Oh.
that? Yeah, okay.
Smells like.
No, I thought you.
Hello. Because you're hot.
I thought you might have been buffing solvents.
That's because you don't wash.
You've got the hair for us.
Smell like 3D old scrub cum.
As always, the views of
Shut
the
up.
individual. I'm just going to get a soundbite with that.
No, not at all.
It'll be your turn soon, Waldolf.
I have a favour to ask of you at some point tonight
What's
as well.
happened?
Later. It's the I'll ask you later. The GoPro's gone off. We're gonna fix it between games. So after this throw,
We'll go have
he
a
hoys
look.
another 3.
Uh,
For fault,
it's like fucking Panto.
as it should be.
Oh, back
This
to
should take-
4-3.
Should take us nicely into the call with Sauce Post as well.
Yes, that's what that was. Nice clean ball there by Nose. Right, and we'll quickly cut to a break while we deal with our technical agreement.
Yeah, go for it. And we're back. Sorry about technical difficulties once again.
Have you emmed it?
Yes, I have.
Right, I'm going for nicotine while you both
Enjoy. I'll get blamed for that, even though I did tell them to wait. But I'll get blamed for that 3. So we have still not great. It is what it is, though, I guess. Right, 5-3. Scratch by 4.
Decaf said there's a present for me behind the counter.
Yes, there is. Let's double check the trigger. We've definitely got some scores working. We have, excellent. Scratch ahead by 9 points. Reap with 3 threes and a drop. She is distracted at the minute. We have a miss and a 3. So in about 5 minutes we are going to have a chat with Big Austin, Western Regional Champion, the Sauce Boss. We're going to have a bit of a chat with him and see how things are going, see if he's calmed down from his win yet. I know I certainly haven't, but it's a lot of fun. Nos, hold up, move to the side of Claire and hold it up for the camera. So Nos got himself a... That way, that way, that way, that way. That way, that way, there. Hold it up. Decaf made Nos a t-shirt specifically for him. Nice little Nosdit t-shirt, which is fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. Tied on 4. Pair of balls. We are tied going into clutches. Yes, we are. Clutch is called. How'd regionals go, Daniel?
I enjoyed it up to a certain point.
Yeah.
When I dropped my axe. Just like penis.
Yeah. It's.
But we live and learn. It's a hard lesson learned, and we'll move on from there.
I think the reason they do single elimination for these things is to find consistency.
Yes, absolutely.
And there's no second chances.
Yeah.
You either make it out of the group stage, and then you've got to win every game. Otherwise, that's the day.
Yeah.
So I think that's the reason why they do single elim for these tournaments.
Yeah.
I've scored exact score and not updated.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It's
Not surprising.
No, like, on the app.
Oh yeah, it will be. I have to jump in and reprocess it every time.
Do you?
Yeah. So I'll reprocess it after we finish the left, which is one more game, and then I'll reprocess it at the end of the night.
I just thought
It's in the middle of a big overhaul, so a lot of the things that are normally automated are not automated anymore.
I'm saying that's just in one really nice.
Just for now, I'm assuming we'll get some updates on the owners' call tomorrow. And if there's anything I'm allowed to share, I'll share.
Yeah. Alright, fingers crossed.
But
I just thought I'll come and let you know.
Absolutely. Don't worry, I always know. I always know that Axe Scores isn't working. Oh, Cat with a big 3. That is going to put Scratch down by 4 points. Reap is going to go up and repay the favour from round 1. Miss on the left. And, oh, just low on the right. So that means biggest stickers. Yep. She hasn't got her own big axe and she seems to be throwing mine pretty well, so.
Yeah, she beat me with it last night.
Cat will kill me if she beats her with it tonight, so. So after this game, we are going to jump to a quick commercial while we set up the call with Austin, and we will come back for right lane shenanigans. Oh! Was that practice? Just do it again. Cat's a sniper now. Honestly, when she hasn't got a cage at 10 feet, she's lethal. I don't know if Bella's taking a practice or not. Was that practice, B? Thank God for that. Right, let's see what Scratch can pull out of the bag here. She's got a bit of a point to prove with the big axe, I think. And she's going to nail a 3. Yeah, she didn't have the best time with big axe on Sunday at regionals, but she's not used to throwing in such a confined space,
Yes.
so it's understandable. Reba is going to follow her up with also a 3.
We go again.
We go again. Again.
Throw clean up there, mate.
A little bit. I'm almost at that point where I'm getting sexy deep voice.
Oh, Barry White voice.
Barry White voice. And Scratch is going to throw potentially a bull there. It's in. Woohoo! Yeah, just I'm a seduced cat tonight and make love to you like a confused bear. Awkwardly, and in a manner that suggests I'm trying to escape. And Reaper's going to follow up with a 1. So we are going to rock Noz and Tricky Dicky for the time being. We are going to run to an advert while we set up a score. Jamie, you come and set this call up. In fact, what we'll do is we'll get this. This is the last game on the left side.
Yeah.
So we'll do this. We'll get this game done.
Cut to
an ad, and then we'll go to Austin.
Yeah, what we'll do, we'll set that to a wide.
Okay.
If
Why?
you want. Oh, we'll do that after. Yeah, we'll do that.
All right. Cool. Sounds good. Well done.
You can throw a big axe.
No, we did talk about it. Like you said, when you're not in such a confined space, you're an absolute sniper with it.
That was a very politically correct way of putting it, I believe.
What? It wasn't. It is a confined space. The bars here are 12 foot. The bars at Skeeters are 10 foot. The lanes here are 12 foot wide. The lanes there are 10 foot wide, and we don't have a cage on top because we don't throw in a marquee. It's not like, you know, it is what it is. That venue is in a marquee, so they need protection so that nobody puts a fucking axe through it. It is what it is. That's the way the venue is, unfortunately. And if you've got quite a high lob and throw, you either fucking learn to fix it quick or stay down. You know, it's one of them things. It's just the lay of the land. I'm not saying our venue's fucking better, or it's just different.
Isn't there a venue in America or Canada where we throw downhill?
Oh, yes. Where was that at?
Where?
There was one of the things where the lanes were kind of tilted forward a little bit. You kind of thrown downhill a little bit. I mean, one of the biggest optical illusions I've ever tried to overcome was at Portland. Was it Stockyards? Stockyards, where I threw my round 2 last year. So the lane itself is flat, but the floor is like that. It comes off at an angle. The line runs things, so the wood's off at an angle, but the line runs straight.
Yeah.
It was like.
It was
this is
really,
like
really
all
hard
like
to get over.
OSB or whatever, but the big axe line was like
Straight.
that, and then there was a bit still there. And it was weird.
So they'd obviously had some floor to cover to get up to a doorway, I believe. So they just run the OSB up, so the floor was there and the line was straight like that, and it was a real hard optical illusion to get over, and that's why I shit the bed on big axe. It's not.
I was going to mention Ross's marvellous new t-shirt by League Thrower Decaf.
Yes, he held it up to the camera earlier. We've already had a chat about it. That phrase "nosed it" is becoming synonymous with clutches. We have double clutches.
And not in sight apart from the thrower.
Beautiful.
Double clutches.
Oh, yeah.
Pair of 27s for round 2. I've got one more game. We can miss my game out. I don't mind. Unless I throw an 81, then I'll be livid. Tell you what, run the advert. If we get into round 3 and I'm still on for it, cut back.
I'll try. To be fair, we might be able to run it just without the webcam.
Austin.
Another optical illusion.
Yeah. I'll find it mental how he has thousands of pounds worth of axes. I throw an axe gun.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't
And
it?
throw it really well.
Yeah.
Works though.
Yeah.
Right, Jamie, I'm sending you Austin's email address so that you can get him on the crack. and see if we can set this up. Oh, what a tune to throw to as well.
I hope this works.
Yes, Mastodon.
Live chat. Sophie, no sorrying tonight.
No.
We can't see any of the live chat at the minute.
No sorry ever.
We've already told you, just drag it up. And then
Nope.
try to pull it up.
No, sorry.
And then pull that down.
Oh, there we go.
Because it's dirty.
And that'll be decaf.
That is decaf.
I like normal sorry, but I've tried all
Right.
the little bars. And
No's
I'm out.
Premier 54, Premier 74.
74. Lovely job.
No.
Right, Jimmy.
sorry.
I've messaged you this.
Yeah,
I've still got to try.
you need to try the lemon. The lemon will sweeten you up no end.
I'm very cold, Jamie. Can I cover in?
You can do, but
It's coming. It is coming. I feel so much more confident throwing them too.
I know what it is. I know why I'm getting like crazy. So I've got a different hoodie on.
Yeah.
we commented on that last night.
I cannot throw it in a hoodie at all.
I've worn my orange hoodie for like every single thing that I've done, and I feel wet, and then I've changed this hoodie and shit.
Because you can't stop thinking about New York. Anyway.
Yeah, I just love it.
Oh, nice five there by Carl.
Did you even go to New York if you didn't get something that says I love New York on it?
These are the
Well, I haven't
questions.
got anything that says I love New York, so
I've never been to New York.
the number plates are proper sign. My dad got me from New York.
Can you get stuff in Canada that says I fucking love Canada?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get something like
You
that.
can say
It
it.
says,
You can get them
I
to say
love Toronto, eh?
I love Toronto.
You hoser. I want a t-shirt that says Rose based on it.
Wow, what's that?
Like the roses, don't they?
I really want to. I know Canada's massive. We probably not from Toronto, but I would really love to bum into the Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're from where my uncle used to live, Halifax.
Halifax, Nova Scotia. Yeah.
So what is cool?
They had a
Why-
Norton Raycliffe stop.
I used to see all the clothes
On the
in
Trailer
Halifax.
Park Boys.
Did they?
Aye, he had an artist. What was he called? Jesse Reed. He played like a little mandolin. And he's
Jesse
in one
Reed
with.
makes axes.
It might not have been Jesse Reed. It was Jesse someone.
Right.
And he died recently of an opiate overdose. And he's like really good artist, but apparently he was very touchy-feely without permission.
That's not very good.
No, unbelievably good musician though.
Yeah.
Not your cup of tea, like, he was punk folk, or folk punk, but yeah.
I just don't like all these different genres that things get bloody shot into.
Yeah, that's
Decaf's still on the string.
I don't know, he's still there, Decaf.
Tell him that his t-shirt so far is good luck.
So far your t-shirts, good luck. Oh, yes, I'm Moby Jesus.
There's me.
Thank you. Right.
Mum, I'm on the telly.
Mum, I'm on the telly.
Sophie, if your clients are out there watching this without you,
Dan,
Yes.
you know what? Mastodon are a really good band.
Yes, they are. Do you know who else are a really good band? Sabatons. Yes, they are.
What?
oh. Yes, fuck, I've just said somebody's email address to the world.
What?
Oh, Jamie.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have.
In there?
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
not delete it?
I don't know.
You just have to apologise profusely.
Yeah. Austin, if you're watching, sorry mate.
It's not come up though.
Right, I'm going to sod off.
It's not come up.
I hope not. But right, we're going to quickly cut to an ad break. We'll be back on the other side. Sorry.
GDPR.
And we're back with a slightly different view. This could be the way around it. We just leave that up rather than fucking on with the webcam.
Okay.
We just have the Zoom screen.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I've sent him the invite.
All right. Okay.
Hopefully
Well,
he'll get here.
Will it come up?
Here. So
All right. Okay.
hopefully about split in half.
Oh, okay. I'm with you.
Yeah,
You
gallery
have to let
view.
him into the.
I don't know how this works. Oh, here
There it is.
he comes.
We have no audio just yet.
I'm going to go and check
Hey,
it.
I
Hello.
See his face. I see your face, dude. There it is.
Hello.
How's it going? You hear me?
Yourself?
Yeah, man. Nice to speak to you, champ.
You as well, champ?
How you feeling? Have you settled from the excitement?
For the most part, there's definitely been some times that like
Thing, the taskbar.
I'm just kind of relaxing and like just think back and go, holy shit, I did it.
Yeah. Yeah, Sam.
Hi.
So annoyingly, there's only me that can hear you. Me and everybody on the stream can hear you, but the audio's not coming through the speakers because it's super loud in here. Darren, just knock the volume up. Chris, knock the volume down a couple of clicks. Sorry, yeah, it's super loud in here. We weren't allowed to listen to music during regionals here.
Yeah, that's weird because like we had music blasting through.
Yeah,
It's actually one of the things that really helped me because it helped me get into that groove
Yeah.
and just stay focused.
It was really hard to get used to throwing in silence, especially we're very British, us British people, and we tend to not say much, and there's not a lot of hooting and hollering going on. It's very much a sort of, well, watch the throw. Oh, that was a good throw. Nice polite round of applause, and then back to silence. It's so hard and it's so distracting, the silence. But
Yeah, we had like the crowd was in on it. Like I'd miss a throw and have like my friends like shit talking me or trying to encourage me. Like I was having like back and forth with like some like Mark, for example. He was like, oh, like just like stop missing, do better. Like fuck you, Mark. Where are you again? How far did you make it?
yeah, we that tends to be us here. But it was such a strange atmosphere. I mean,
Here he is.
it didn't make too much difference. I managed to pull it out of the bag. I had to pull it off with a reverse sweep. 3 rounds. Honestly, I'd accepted that I'd lost it, and I was coming second. Once Noz hit, he was up 3 rounds, and I was just like, yeah, we've got the extra space for VN. Let's just let it. And there was just something in me that I couldn't just bow out, and I thought, right, let's just have a go and see what happens. So I did. I had to throw a Premier-31 just to break even, and then and then we went. Luckily for me, I was 2 points up and I threw a 5, and he missed his clutch. So, but it was tense.
That was like me, like because I'm not gonna like I lucked out. I had a relatively easy group, so I was able to get out there.
Yeah.
But then I looked at my bracket. It's like I had the hardest possible run in the bracket you could have.
Yeah.
Like I had the best thrower in our venue to play against.
Yep.
Then the next one was Nick K, who finished 4th at last year's IETC.
Yep.
So it was like those were my next two. So I saw the bracket. I'm like, yep, I'm throwing not bad. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
Like, let's see what happens. And managed, almost got reverse swept my first one.
Right.
Second one with Nick K, we went back and forth, and it was round 7, Big Axe clutch off to the
Yes, I
side.
watched it. We had a 5-hour drive back home. We kind of finished up early, and luckily for me, you guys were all kind of between 5 and 7 hours behind us. So I finished off watching Eastern regionals, then I kind of caught up with the end of your regionals, and just landed nicely so that I could catch up on everything that was going on. And then the IATF spelled my name wrong.
I still can't believe, like, when I saw that, I was like, okay, let's see, did they spell my name wrong? Like, I was so ready for it.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that.
It is what it is. I know I won, and I've edited my own post, and I'll share my proudness around that way. But it is what it is, I guess. We've got an owner's call tomorrow, so if it doesn't start with an apology, there's going to be some words said.
Yeah, I mean, like, how can you fuck up? Especially it's not like you have a complex name. Like, it's 4 letters.
Oh well, it is what it is. Of course, it's just, you know what it is? It's my luck. That's why it happened, because this is the way shit rolls for me. So yeah, how's everything going out there? I know we obviously you had a good day on Sunday. How's leagues and stuff going?
Pretty good. We didn't really have much leagues last week, because the week before regionals, like the way we do is we do playoffs and take a week break before we start up again. Yeah. So our Premier League was on the break. We just did week 7 of Tuesday. So our playoffs are tonight for it.
All right, okay, awesome.
And then Sunday, I think we're on week 5, but they're all standard. Had one of the worst standard weeks I've ever thrown before. Like, in both of them, it was not brutal.
Yeah. I had a bit of a strange one last night for standard. I hit my 50th 81 last night, but it was 2 81s, a 79, and then I think it was a 58 in standard. It's just out of nowhere, just dropping 58s.
Well, it's like, yeah, my last Tuesday, what was it? I had like a 60, a 65, a 72, and a 74, something like that. Yeah. Just brutal.
Yeah. Well, it's been a good old week for me. I've enjoyed myself.
Yeah, I'm hoping to ride the confidence into tonight's playoffs, but I don't know what it is. I always do worse in standard than I do in Premier.
Yeah, I find it really hard to transfer that skill set of that concentration and laser focus from Premier into standard. I just can't seem to get into that mindset when we're throwing standard. And I got a little nod from Kat there, so I'm assuming you're the same.
I didn't mean to nod, but
right,
I am the same.
Yeah, Kat's the same.
My big thing I find is in the Big Axe.
Right.
Because, like, in both of them, I can bowl in, like, usually no problem.
Yeah.
But I can never really... It takes me a couple warm-up throws to find that clutch.
Yeah.
But a lot of the people I'm throwing against, you give them 2 attempts to hit a clutch,
Yeah,
they're
absolutely.
hitting a standard one.
Yeah. Yeah, especially with... Is Nick and Kendra thrown in regular leagues at Lethbridge as well, or were they just there for round 1?
No, they live up by,
they're like North Calgary, right?
Yeah, they live up there, so they're doing
Like why
battle, I
Nick
believe.
looks so normal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they throw in. What?
Why Nick looks so normal?
That's why Nick.
It's like business Nick.
Oh yeah,
yesterday.
Kat says I have to ask you, why does Nick look normal all of a sudden?
It was like business.
I don't know. That's the first time I've seen him like that. Like, and every time we asked him about it, all he replied was like, "Yeah, it's lighter now."
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. He's got a normal people haircut, and he was in. I don't think I've ever
He had
seen
a black
Nick.
t-shirt on.
He had a black t-shirt and jeans. I've never seen him in look so normal.
I actually thought it might have been like a twin brother that was. I thought it might have been like a twin brother that was like more plain.
Well, yeah, it's like the night before, like, me and a couple other guys were, like, doing stuff to prep for it. Mm. And him and Kendra come in to get some practice in. I had to take a double take when I saw him walk in.
Yeah.
It's like, I did not recognize this man in the slightest.
So when we were watching the stream in the car, we were like, is that Nick? Is it? Maybe it just looks like Nick. Maybe it's not. But yeah, it was fun to watch that clutch off.
It was, yeah, like, I probably need to get a bit better, because I went back and counted, it was 16 attempts for that clutch. I'm just like, never, like, that's not happening again. Like, if I play Nick again, he's not letting me get 16.
Yeah.
I think my favorite thing about that was the finals, because the other guy, like, just having, like, a True North finals, like, no matter what, someone from our home venue was taking it.
Yeah.
And the guy I was against, like, he's local league member.
What's up?
Burton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's pretty good, but like not quite like to the higher level. So like he threw way above his grade that day. Like,
all right, okay, yeah.
Like he knocked Mark out of the bracket stage. He's the reason Mark didn't make it through.
Right, okay.
And just the fact like he made it up there, I'm like, damn, like don't care what happens now. The fact is like because him and I have been going back and forth the last couple leagues. Yeah. It's like now the fact it's just us two in the finals. Don't care what happens. Like this is just great.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was with Noz. Noz has played so well the last few leagues. I think he's 2 Premier Leagues. He's won the last 2 Premier Leagues, and I knew it was going to be a tough shout to get him, and I think he really deserved the win, but I just couldn't let him. I had to try. But he's been playing so well recently. But I mean, there was 5 VM throwers in the top 8 through for things. So to get the extra spot was the goal. I didn't really care. Well, obviously, I cared. I wanted to win, but I would have been happy as long as that extra spot came here, because we're kind of forgotten when it comes to sort of when the IATF are handing things out. We're on the wrong side of the Atlantic, I think. So that extra spot.
Is that how it works? Does this give us the venue an extra spot? Because I was under the assumption it took from the venue spot.
No, so it's the 9 regional winners, they have a spot, and then the rest are still doled out to the venues equally. Equally. It doesn't take from the venue spot. Me personally, I have a spot, and I just happen to be a Valhalla North thrower rather than I've taken one of the Valhalla North spots.
Okay, that's a lot better, because like here, like because we never heard anything about that, right. So we just kind of assumed it was, like I'm now just taking one of Cheryl's spots no matter what.
So it's kind of the same as Psychon getting his automatic bid to round 2.
Okay.
This year.
That makes a lot more sense, and it's a lot better.
What was shared around last time?
Sorry?
There's just 9 less spots than what was shared last time.
Yeah, Cass just said that there's just 9 less spots to share out than there was last year.
Okay, that's good, because like take it from some of the venues that have like 100 spots.
Yeah. I mean, the whole of the UK, there's 3 venues last year, and we got 1 representation spot each. So the whole country had 3 spots, and Battle got 100 and something just for them. So, but honestly, I really worked my ass off this year. I have worked so hard to increase the number of leagues, to increase the number of active throwers, to really push that spot. We had 12 throwers this time last year. We're somewhere around 80 throwers this year.
Pull it tighter.
Oh damn!
I'd like 3 or 4 spots ideally. I mean, in an ideal world, we'd get 5 spots, because there's 7 of us coming out this year, and 6 of us are hoping to play out there. So, in an ideal world, we'd get 5 spots.
Yeah, I think because we've been kind of trying to do the same, because we had a bit of lull in league kind of over the summer, and so we've been trying to like really push to get stuff back. Like we have, I think Wednesday we have like 30 people. This next Tuesday we're gonna have like 30-ish again. And Sundays started to pick back up. Our first Sunday league back at like 8, and we're back up to 16 now. That's because it would be nice to, because like last year, the thing that sucks about True North is because we used both the Red Deer and Lethbridge locations. It's how tight it is to try to get into round 2.
Yeah.
So like Kita, the girl who did the best out of all of us last year, she didn't even make it originally.
Right, yeah. I mean, I really enjoyed it. So I obviously, this was before I'd met Keita last year, when we came out to the range. Honestly, her and Mike Kump were thrown. That was one of the first games I watched when we got up to Pickering, was Keita and Mike Kump. I was just like, who is this girl? She's a phenomenal thrower.
Yeah, like when she can turn it on, like she can turn it on. It just kind of depends what mindset she gets in.
Yeah.
But she's always one of those people you can never just fully doubt and like cast aside.
Absolutely, and then it turns out that she is the embodiment of Canadian kindness.
Right? She's so sweet.
Yeah, I'm so glad that we got to meet her. She was fantastic. So I'm kind of invested in this game.
No worries. I have it up on my other monitor, so I'm
Alright,
kind
okay.
of glancing back and
I've
forth.
just seen John drop 2 axes in a row, so some evil person drew a bullseye an inch below quite a large knot.
Oh,
But it's Premier rules, so if you're touching the bullseye, you're out anyway. If you're
exactly. That's
touching
kind of it. Like
yeah.
that's my mindset. If I miss the bullseye, I deserve it for it to drop.
Yeah, absolutely. I've still not thrown a 1 in my career, so I'll take that.
Oh, I've thrown so many ones, but I started doing Premier back when I was still like a 40 average thrower.
Yeah, same. So we did not too long after they brought Premier in. I did a virtual league with Agua Max House, Axel, and they're those guys.
Okay.
So we did a virtual league with those guys. We obviously we're an IATF venue, so kind of everything was above board, and we had foot front cameras and score cameras and everything else. So it was all above it. But I think my average for that Premier League was 40 something.
Well, like I started Premier back when my standard average was like in the 40s and 50s.
Oh, right, okay.
So it was like, because like I really honestly never hit like my first 70 league until about a year ago.
Right, okay.
Up until then, I was just kind of one of those people like, yeah, let's just show up, have some fun. Who really cares? Move on.
Yeah. So how long have you been throwing sort of professionally? Let's say.
So like, professionally, it would have been
Have you just settled them?
November 2021.
All right, okay.
So
That was pretty much when we became an IATF venue.
yeah, because I did it a couple of years before that, like I think 2-3 years before that, but it was just very much I was just casual, like let's just go in, meet some people, have some fun, go on with my day.
Yeah.
Like just didn't really care. There was I don't know what it was, but it was just one night before. It was like a couple days before one of our standard playoffs. Me and Spen, he was like staying late to practice, and I just decided like it was after work, like yeah, why not? Let's just join him.
Yeah.
And then that just gave me the itch. Like that, we stayed till like 3 or 4 that night. He just helped me with my throw. The Sunday I came in and just 5 hours into Big Axe and just it went from there. I think like I was putting in 20 hours a week, like practice a week to try to get up.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you'll get good quick doing that. I know you can't hear him, but this is Noz. You'll meet him at IATC this year.
Perfect.
He's a phenomenal thrower. Still chasing that Premier-31 though, right?
I'm right on it.
Or so am I here. Never hit one.
He's right. I'm right on its arse.
I've come so close so many times as well.
Yeah,
It's
the amount of 74s and 79s that are getting thrown here at the minute is absolutely insane.
same like at True North, even from like people you don't really expect it from.
Yeah. I think I've managed three in league and 2 in playoffs, which is bullshit that they don't count.
Right.
As I will tell anybody who'll listen.
I've never hit one in playoffs, league, or practice.
Oh right, okay.
I've come close. I've hit like countless 74s, a couple 79s, but I've just never got that 81.
Right. It's coming. It's coming. What better place to do it than IATC? Save it till June.
Exactly. Just really pop off there.
You go and do 2-0 for your round 2. 281s. Why not? With I don't know if you've got any travel arrangements or whatnot, but we've got a big UK Open happening in August. It'll be I know.
Yeah.
Goose is planning on coming out for it. So I don't know if there's room in his suitcase.
Yeah, I was looking into it. It's one of those things like if I can definitely like find the time and arrangements, I'll do it.
Yeah.
But right now, it's just like I'm just one of the worst people at planning shit. Period. I'm one of those guys where it's like, oh shit, it's like a week away. Okay, let's quickly throw something together and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm like that with my everyday life, but planning trips. We're coming back out to you guys in when we go to Calgary. When we go to Calgary, Terry Ritz. July. We're coming out for the Terry Ritz Memorial 81, and we're going to come down to Lethbridge while we're there.
Oh yeah, the Canada Day, July 1st, I think.
Yes. Yeah. So I think we're only home from IATC for 9 days, and then we fly back out.
Yeah, I'm I was the same because like I missed that tournament last year because did IETC, and I feel like literally 4 days later, me and my buddies went on a road trip to the one coast to hang out. So it was the same thing. Like get home, 2 or 3 days to unwind. It's like get right back out and start traveling again.
Yeah, we were. I mean, there's a couple of reasons why we can't. I mean, the main one is I have children, so I have to come home and see my kids between trips.
Yeah.
And the other reason would be I think we'd be out there for 34 days if we just stayed. Because what I wanted to do was come out for IATC. We get out there a few days before IATC. We're going to catch a ball game and then IATC shenanigans. Then we've got a week after IATC. And my thought was, we've got kind of 9 days. Why not drive from one side of the country to the other and make a trip out of it, and then do Calgary with you guys, and then come home from there. But it's too much.
Too much, yeah.
I was just going to hire an RV and just attempt to see Canada as much as Canada will allow in 9 days.
Right. Honestly, I've been tossing the idea of doing something similar around, but like just get like an RV or like kind of little camper van, and just start on like one side of Canada, drive across, try to hit up like all the different axe throwing venues, and try to time it so I finish the trip in Toronto as IETC starts.
That would be fantastic. I mean, we have got a little bit of a road trip planned. We're going to while we're out in Calgary, I think we're out for 5 days afterwards. So we're going to kind of do Calgary. We're going to go up to Drumheller this time because we didn't last time. We spent 3 hours in Cabela's last time instead of driving up to.
Jesus!
It's a wonderland. It's like Aladdin's cave. We walked in and it was just like, wow, like we don't have anything like that here. So we instead of doing that, we went shopping. So we're gonna go up to Drumheller after Terry Ritz weekend, and then we're gonna do a bit more of BC. Drive back down through BC, hit whatever's just. We're gonna go south. I don't know what's south from. What's south from BC? I know it's like America, but I don't know what. Be Washington.
I think it's Washington. I can't remember if Montana borders BC as well.
Right. Okay. But that's so we're going to go south, do a little bit of America while we're there, then come back up and come to you guys before we come home. But
that would be a good little trip.
We did a little bit of BC last time we were out there. And, oh my word, that is insane country.
Oh, it's beautiful. My mother lives out there, so I go out there quite a bit, and it's so good. Like even then last year, like after ITC, my buddy has a cabin like on a lakeside property, like in the middle of nowhere. Just spent a week there and just explored. It was so beautiful.
That is fantastic. I mean, we ticked a fair few bits off. I saw a moose, so I'll take that. That was all I wanted to do was while we were in BC was see a moose, and I got that. And a wolf. We saw a wolf. So
I don't think I've even seen a wolf yet.
But it was good. We just kind of drove and saw what Kat, you're up, and just kind of drove and sort of saw where the roads took us, and sort of we knew what time we had to set off to get back, and that was it.
Honestly, that's kind of the way to do it. Just kind of let it run its course, and just whatever happens.
Yeah. And the thing that blew my mind more than anything while we're out there was the length of the cross-country freight trains. Like,
oh yeah,
wow. So we ended up on this huge hill and the tunnels was just kind of looping in and out of the mountainside to get down this hill, and we looked at this signboard that said, like, they had to build this winding track because the trains didn't have enough power to pull up the hill, but they also couldn't stop themselves going down the hill, so they built this network of train rails going in and out of the mountainside. And then as we were there was a train coming through, and it was way off in the distance going into a tunnel and then looping around and coming back out underneath itself. And we ended up we started driving. We ended up at a level crossing for the train, and it was, I think we worked it out that it must have been 3 miles long, which that is
won't be able to bring any
insane.
protein back, so it won't last
3 miles long is. It's
Bro, like, we get some big ones like here in Alberta, but like never quite that size.
Yeah,
but it's
it was insane. We kind of drove alongside it, and I was just like, right, so the starting point is here, and we'll just keep driving and see where the end point is on the train, and then
when you had too much
we'll
cheese
kind of
in
work
your
out how far we've gone. And it was just insane, absolutely insane. But yeah, Canada blows my mind. I love it. I can't wait to get back.
well, like I've been here my whole life, and there's still times like, I see stuff. It's like Jesus, like this is it's actually real.
Yeah,
this is a thing.
Yeah, it's unreal. I mean, you can drive anywhere on this island, not just England. Jesus Christ, there's all kinds of shenanigans going on here. You can drive anywhere on the rock that we live on within 7 hours in any direction.
Oh damn! You know, like yeah, for me to get back to my hometown, it's like a 3-hour drive, but that's considered like kind of a short drive for us.
Well, that was what I thought. Like when we were looking at, so we have family in Sarnia, which is like south west Ontario.
Sandwich in a bob
it's like right on the border of Michigan, and we were like, right, we'll get there, and it's like a 3-hour drive to Sarnia from Toronto, and it was just. It just flew over, and we're like, right, well, how come we've only gone like this far, and it's still 3 hours? Whereas we're like, was that me up?
I think so.
Excellent. What I am going to do is get Jamie to come and have a bit of a chat. In fact, Noz, do you want to talk to
I'll
Austin?
do whatever, yeah.
Austin's a lovely guy. I'm going to pass you over to Noz, and I'm going to go play a game. Got to go
Good luck.
lose to somebody.
Oh, I get the commentator's cushion as well.
Absolutely.
That's Jamie's Piles cushion. Oh, is that Jamie's Piles cushion? Yo.
Oh, hello.
How goes things?
Good, yourself?
Yeah, not so bad, mate. Thank you. Not so bad. So you had some good success at your regionals, then?
How can you help?
Yeah, somehow, considering like I had the toughest bracket you could have asked for.
Yeah.
Had to play like the best thrower we had in our venue, followed by the guy who finished 4th in last year's IETC.
Yeah, we were just we were saying because when we were travelling back from London because of the time difference, Carl and Kat were watching the streams in the cars, watching your streams and watching like the I think the East Coast one, the US stream. Just thinking I couldn't imagine throwing with such a stacked roster like you guys have. It's a completely different ball game.
Yeah, it's like because I had like a relatively easy group.
Yeah.
Just because it was kind of filled with some people who were more so there just for the experience and not really to win it. So it's like, okay, sweet, made it out, saw the bracket, I'm like, okay, fun run.
Yeah.
Like it was nice while it lasted. Let's just see what happens.
Well, I think that's a better attitude to have. I think if you go into it and I find if I put too much pressure on myself, I just end up throwing worse. If I think I really need to win this, I'll inevitably not win. So I was to say, I went into hours with absolutely no expectations because I wasn't even going to do it. And Carl convinced me. He said, "Come on, do you really want to throw away a chance at a guaranteed spot in round 2?" And well, no, not really. So he talked me into it. I never expected to get anywhere, even out of the initial bracket, and ended up finishing second. So I think it's sometimes better to go in expecting nothing, and then you'll probably, in my experience, I tend to throw better without expecting much.
Yeah, that's kind of how I found as well. Like I have like a nice middle ground where like I go and it's like, yeah, I'm going to try to win, but if I don't win, oh well.
Yeah.
It's like the first tournament I ever placed 3rd in, I just kind of went like, there's the one guy like Carl flew out for.
Yeah.
I just kind of like let's just have fun. Who cares? Like see what happens. Somehow made it to 3rd. First league night I won was the same thing. It's like, oh, like I'm throwing better than usual.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I could go like lose my next 2 games and be fine.
Yeah.
And then same with kind of regionals. Like throwing not bad. Have a tough bracket if I get knocked out. Oh well. If I don't.
Yeah, it's good. No, well, I think like I say, those will be the times when you'll find the most success because you're just enjoying yourself. You're not. Yeah, you want to win. You always want to win. There's no point in doing it if you don't want to win. But if the enjoyment comes first, and that is definitely when I throw best as well. I would say is when I'm usually in playoffs as well. I think right if I get top 3, top 4, I'm not bothered what happens beyond then, and inevitably those will be the times where you'll either go on and win or you'll get runner-up or something like that. So if you could just capture that every time, you'd be onto a winner. But
because I find too, if I like get too focused and just trying to win it,
yeah,
it'll be like I'll have like one missed throw and then just start getting in my head like, why the fuck did you miss that? Like dial, like you shouldn't be missing. Then it just starts spiraling down.
100%. Yeah, that's me, big style as well. Definitely like that. Beat myself up a lot, and I find as well if I start over focusing on it, I'll start thinking about my throw, and then I won't be able to throw. If I concentrate on how the mechanics of my throw, I won't be able to do it.
Yeah, like I, especially with my old axe, I had a lot of issues with that. Where like I'd have a throw, it would be good, but like okay, I didn't rotate enough. Like there's slight much rotation, I'm smashing flat.
Yeah.
And then, but it's also I've struggled to find the balance because I find if I go too loose, it's like just messing around. Like standard 3 there, shit like that.
Yeah, there's definitely a balance to be struck. What are you throwing at the minute then?
So I made the smart decision to 2 weeks before regionals swap out my cold steel for a miniature Reaper.
Oh, all right, nice.
And then as well to pair, I just have a full-size Reaper for the clutches.
Yeah, it's the 2 axes is like a very contentious subject at our place. You know, a lot of people. Well, I'm sure it's the same with you guys because I know Goose told Carl don't bother with the 2 axes, but you find something that works for you, don't you? And
yeah, it kind of depends on the venues because like my home venue, like 2 axes are starting to become. I think they're actually now more common than just 1 axe. Like there's only a couple people who use 1 axe now. Most of us have the 2.
Yeah.
But as you kind of go to like Goose's or Nick, they're the 1 axe thrower.
Yeah.
Like Nick, for example, he throws just a full-size Reaper for everything.
Really?
Yeah, he has full-size Reaper everything.
And he just obviously moves back and toes it in.
Yeah, that's all he does. He just tries to tip it every time or just hit dead center.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, if you're good enough, just hit dead center. I'm getting a notification up here saying our meeting will end in 10 minutes. I think it's wanting us to upgrade to the pro version of Zoom. I'll just grab Jamie, 2 seconds. Jamie!
Yep, no worries.
Your free trial of Zoom's ending in 10 minutes, apparently.
You're fucking kidding me.
I am not kidding you. We're going to put Austin off shot. I don't know what to do about that.
No, I don't.
Which one, the Brittany mic?
No, you've got 10 minutes.
Apparently we've got 10 minutes. I'm sure Carl will be finished his game and he'll be able to come and say bye. But like you said, I changed my axes literally 3 days before we went to regionals. I'd thrown anything and everything. It's a running joke in here about me buying every axe that comes up for sale. So I've had like Warriors, Plums, Reapers, their Premier range, the Sleeper. Tried teaming it with everything. About a few Flying Foxes. Vin at Filiaxco.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've got a vintage Plum from him, which is absolutely beautiful. And then just started throwing an old axe gang. I thought actually I really like this, so I went.
Yeah, that's what I used to throw. I used to love them.
Yeah, that's it. So the two cheapest axes I own were the ones I ended up getting the most success with, ironically. But I went the cheap toast style, one short for bullseye and one long for clutches. And it just
we have one guy in our venue who rocks like that.
Yeah.
I wasn't as big of a fan of it because like we have really hard boards, so like if you don't hit perfectly, you're bouncing.
Yeah.
It's actually the reason I switched to the mini Reaper because like my cold steel, I'd hit like almost perfectly, still bounce out.
Yeah.
You know, like Reapers, you can hit however the fuck you want, and you're still sticking in it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Do any of your guys throw like the wattle axes then? Is it? 'Cause we're starting to get a few of those over here.
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah.
We're fairly ITF, especially like a couple of guys in our venue are pretty like good friends with Ryan, so he hooks us up with quite a good stuff.
Yeah, that's we obviously Carl buys a lot off Ryan, so we're predominantly Warriors throwers at this venue.
Yeah, I think our shop mostly it's basically all warriors, cold steels, and there's like a couple flying foxes floating around.
Yeah, oh good. Yeah, it's pretty much the same as I was then. I keep forgetting you
I
can't.
can't hear anything. Unless you can really stretch them headphones out. We
can both get in together. No, we're just saying about what everybody throws.
Right, okay.
Yeah, saying that.
I mean, I'm flexed on everybody and throwing
Well,
a
this is it.
3-inch blade for
this is it.
Premier clutches.
I don't know whether you grabbed that, but Carl's saying that he just flexes on everybody because he throws a 3-inch blade for clutches as well. It just shows it's the axe, not the. If it speaks to you, it speaks to you. That's it.
Well, yeah, it's like because after regionals, we kind of had like a for fun standard tournament.
Yeah.
Just like basically for anyone who didn't want to enter regionals but still want to be there.
Yeah.
And for some of the games, they were convincing me to like use my 3-inch Reaper for everything. I was still somehow able to hit a couple Premier clutches.
Yeah. You start to question yourself later on. You think, do I really need the big blade?
I kind of had that thought, but then my immediately next throw, it was like just slightly higher Premier. Like if that was a full Reaper, it's a Premier. Get this thought out of my head.
Yeah, that's it. Like I say, I'm terrible for switching axes. I've had to take everything else out of my axe bag just to remove the temptation now. Like I say, through them two better than I'd thrown anything for a long time. So
I'm not really bad for switching axes, but I am infamous for changing my throw right before events.
Yeah.
Like, was it last year's ITC? The night before the first day, I changed my big axe throw.
Big axe.
Shit like that. Like it always happens too. I changed my throw. Like never during regular season. Like, oh, we have playoffs tomorrow.
What?
New throw.
Yeah.
ITCs tomorrow. New throw.
Don't worry, you can suck him dry.
Did it work? Well, obviously, did it work out well for you? Where did you finish at IATC last year? I didn't.
49th.
It's not bad.
You haven't told
Yeah,
me
we're 4 and 2.
10, have you?
4 and 2. I'd take that
You
all
haven't
day.
told your
I'd
dad
be
to
over the
work till
moon
10.
with that.
I mean, yeah, I was so happy because like that was my first ever ITC, and like I had hit my first standard 81 like 4 months prior to it.
Really?
Yeah, I hit my first 81 February before.
Oh wow, bloody hell. That's well, that's good. That is really good going, and you should be really proud of that. If I went, even if I got there and still threw 0 and 2, I'd still be over the moon just to have been there.
That's all I hope for. Like that year, I just set a goal of like, let's make it to ITC. I don't care how well I do.
Yeah.
Like, let's just make it.
Yeah, definitely.
And the fact that kind of made, I think I finished the 3rd highest out of the 9 people we sent.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I'll take it.
Definitely, yeah. Like you said, the fact that you won twice as many games as you lost. Is, I'd take that all day. How did the big axe throw work out then? Did it go well or?
It was pretty good because like for me, like it was a throw I kind of had before, and but the issue was it didn't stick on our really hard spruce boards.
Right.
But I had good aim with it, and I went out there first time on cottonwood. So like I took one throw with the old throw, smashed flat, like perfect bowl stuck in.
Yeah.
I was like, oh hey, like this is going to work. I can stick on anything. Let's just do this.
Good. Yeah. So Carl's nudging me saying that we have to cut it short because we're going to, like I said, our Zoom thing's going to cut you off. So I'll pass you back to Carl. I'll say bye. Really nice to talk to you, mate. Yeah, thanks very much.
You as well.
Pass you back to Carl. I don't know how long's left, but we've been that.
Yeah, I just wanted to get a chance to sort of say thanks for coming on and sort of lovely to speak to you before the Zoom stream just cuts off for no reason.
No worries. Thanks for having me, man.
We have 3 minutes left, so we can ramble for a little while. So we're going to hopefully be able to try and make this a regular thing for at least once a week, getting somebody on to have a chat and
perfect.
Sort of talk axe throwing and all that kind of business.
Yeah, we're hoping to like get a lot more live streams going, so I'll pass along the idea to other people. Maybe get you on ours.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. Yeah. I enjoy watching you guys throw, so that'd be good. YouTube seems to be the way to go for it, though. It seems to be working pretty well for us. We'll get that stream because it kind of gets the Facebook police off your back a little bit as well.
Yeah, we've had issues with like when we streamed Burn Battle to Facebook. Like we had music going, but the mic would pick up the music, and the second Facebook recognized it was like stream done. It's turned off.
So Sony says no.
I'm going to try to push to switch to YouTube, but we'll see how that goes.
It's super easy for sharing stuff as well. It's just through one link, and you can just go right this, done. Share it to all those groups, and it's away.
Yeah, and plus like it's YouTube. Like it's like Facebook. Everyone has YouTube. It's super accessible.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Right, we are good. We're going to run out of time, and I don't want to mess this up too much. So,
No worries.
thank you very much, dude. Congratulations again on your Western Region Championship.
There's a congrats on your championship.
Thank you very much. We will. I'm sure we'll speak to you between now and June. Yeah, I'm sure we'll speak to you between now and June. But if not, we'll see you at IATC. Hopefully.
Oh, yeah, I look forward to it.
We'll get to throw it together this time.
Meet in the finals.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I've already got that deal with like 5 people, but yes.
Oh, don't worry, same here.
Why not? The one person I do really want to throw with in the final is Dan, Simply Gimply. Me and him, we just fuck around whenever we're playing together. We're shouting at each other, and I just really want that commentary team to not really know what to say. Like they're making some really strange noises. It sounded like they shouted 10 when they both got a bullseye. So you know,
yeah, that's like Kita's brother and I. We do the exact same thing.
Yeah. It's great. I mean, we threw doubles together during the burn battle, and honestly, it got out of hand. But yeah, right, okay. Thank you very much, dude. I will speak to you soon.
Thank you. Sounds good.
Catch you later, dude.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, we are back to regular programming. I'm just going to give you a quick tactical look at where we are. Let's get the scores back up for this game. That's going to bring us to there. Jamie, I'm going to have to draft you in right now, just to bring things back to sense and sensibility. So we are currently looking at this.
Right, close room. Then come back over here and reactivate right board.
Right board, action cam.
Webcam. Just click it. Activate.
And that's going to bring us back there, so we'll get rid of that window for now.
Hang on, I need
No, it's all good. That's all good. It is fine, don't worry.
We need the scores back up.
That's fine, I can do that. Yeah, don't worry. I've got you.
Apparently you haven't.
I haven't. Don't worry, it's all good. At least we've got the right screen up with my confused face on it.
Yeah.
Here you go. I'll let you jump in and you do the business.
I'm throwing like 2 actors.
You best be quick about it, then, yeah.
Oh, thanks.
So just to come back to the game that's in hand, we are a round apiece. We've gone clutches, and I believe S Club is going to take it 2 rounds to 1.
I don't know where my scoreboard's gone.
Same thing.
Club Go on properties. Yeah, what is there? So
Yeah.
why is it not?
I don't know.
Okay.
Melatonin.
Yeah. I'll do it.
I keep pulling them out.
I don't even know.
I don't know. It could be that it needs dragging to the top.
Okay.
I'll get the other group.
Yeah, there's some
Jamie, you don't know what you're doing. Takes me 30 seconds to get it done. Jamie. Right, we have. Excellent. Parables to start. Lovely job. Okay. Can you just jump on here just for 2 seconds? Alright, okay. Yeah.
forward to it. I'll be there, don't worry. For our man's lunch. I like how everyone's getting the men's one. Well, you shouldn't be so sexist anyway. Just different, yeah, or like... Hello. So clutches have been called on first round. Oh, Jamie, is that in? No dice.
Right, see you later, Terry.
See ya. Are you coming back in?
I'm not just yet. I'm just, to be honest, I need a wee. So.
Might you go in the girls? Are you going to sit down? Okay, I don't want to sit on this stupid cushion, that's all.
Yeah, Jamie, it's your stupid cushion.
Jamie has a stupid cushion. Oh, I've got a really itchy back. Snow just took the first round and he... Oh yeah, it says there, big on, massive on the screen in front of us.
Yeah.
Simple threes.
This is the fourth act and we're currently tied.
Probably turn the music up now.
Probably.
It's just quiet. It's oh so quiet.
Clutch is gold. Jamie misses. S. Snodders also misses.
No
Next
dice.
game
Oh,
up.
you're up next. Oh no, Snodders and Tana. Not you and Tana.
Well, no. 5 and a 3, it looks like, from Snodders. Yep,
Yeah.
3. Five and a 3 from Snodders.
Jamie's picked back up again, hasn't he?
He has.
I think it's because he's in a better mood.
He's thrown well.
Because he's got a t-shirt.
He has. What an excellent t-shirt it is.
I mean, just for the record, for anyone watching, Jamie probably owns multiple t-shirts, but we got him a new one yesterday. And it cheered him right up.
It's not like Snodders at all. 3 threes in a row.
No. He's got a lot going on, I think, today and yesterday. He had a bit of a bad day yesterday as well.
Yeah.
It happens.
It out, definitely. I've just changed my axes.
Again.
I'm throwing a fox now.
You need to stick with one. Or not.
Oh, bit too high from Jamie. We're
Big
going
axe.
to big sticks.
Woo-woo! What? No, I'm not. I've finished. Yes.
Alright, no worries. No rush for me. Tana limbering up there.
I know. Like a proper athlete.
Jamie, all their photos next door have just fallen off the wall.
Was that practice?
Just don't.
You're just so strong.
Yeah.
What?
Can I take yours off? Yeah.
That's 2 threes. Oh, and a 1. So on the cameras, no, a little bit that way. There. Currently in the middle of the camera, Carly's getting his tape ripped off. There we go. And in the background, Stodders took the game with a 3 for Big Axe. Up now, Snodders and Tana.
He does that to me all the time. You can do it back to me in a bit. If you heard that, ladies and gentlemen, that was just our commentator Obadiah telling someone to fuck off.
Which is
So
not
probably
normal.
the 17th time of the night.
Yeah. No, I'll come and swap for you if you want. Do you want me to come and swap?
Oh dear.
I'd rather do that than be on here. No offence.
Oh, how you doing, Waldorf?
I didn't realise we had like a sort of a room.
5 and a
now.
3 straight in.
Nearly.
If I kind of like.
If we swivel this.
Oh, there we go. We've got a
How's
three-way
it jumping
coming.
tonight?
Threesome.
Chat's been fairly quiet.
Shit, I've done much worse than street. What happened?
Who's that to flare fire?
Austin, who
Austin.
we've just had on.
Ah.
I'm quite looking forward to listening to that back.
No one's done as what I've done on stream.
Oh, it's never revisited.
No, let's not bring that up to 1,500 people who you did say it in front of.
Is that many people see that video?
That's how many people were on the live.
Didn't hear it, so sorry. So,
It's very hard to throw cold muscles. There's another drink for you, Mr. Help.
4 facts. We are going in.
Every time I grumble about
Tana by 4.
We went through a bottle of Prosecco the other week. Oh. Your time's taking a while to get
Oh, I
into
believe that's a 3 from Tana.
Footballs!
Do you click from there to...
Oh yeah, or you can just
Right
press
button,
number
go
4
for
at the top.
Oh, right, okay.
And then if you press 4 then enter. And then it transitions over.
Oh, very good. Now, how do I get back to the main
You press
board
enter again.
Just press enter again?
So anything that's
Very good.
queued up here,
Yes.
if you press enter that'll go in.
Okie dokie. See
See
you there,
how
John.
dude.
That was a football.
How's that a football? Play back.
Clean Premier Bulls there.
Resistance to the line.
Oh, maybe it's a 3 from Tana.
That's not a football, you paused.
That's all resistance.
I don't know, he was trying to send me back what was over that line.
Let's have another look.
5 and a 3.
That's a bit dubious. Sorry, just saying a dubious call from regionals yesterday.
Couple of clean Premier Bulls there.
Scottish is playing well.
Snodders by 4. He will be staying down.
I don't think I've won tonight.
Me and you've got a game.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it.
I'm throwing a new axe.
Oh, what you throwing?
Fox.
Yeah. Oh.
I borrowed Noz's off him because I've got one on the go with James. But I've had to put it on the back burner for now.
Yeah.
So he's like, Noz knew I wanted to start throwing a Fox again, so he just borrowed his to take away the temptation.
Yeah, that's fair. We're up.
We're up next.
Waldorf. We're up in 5 throws. Can you take over? Yeah.
And Mr. Tricky Dicky will be taken back over.
He's Waldorf to my stopper. Yeah, Closers is throwing really well by that 12. I've got a lot to be interested in throwing this afternoon. Did fairly well against Thor in the first game, man. Such a long wait. It's just like,
Yeah, all my games are on the right tonight, so I
Yeah.
had to wait for an hour and a half for my first game. But axe scores be axe scores.
yeah. Mine was meant to be, but I got swapped over and I don't know why. I do think if you have more than 45 minutes to wait, you should be allowed practice throws. Like
Yeah.
regardless of the league.
Yeah, they did that at skaters, so like their A bracket and B bracket played their games. And then A group and B group.
Yeah.
Then there was a C and D group as well. But it took about an hour and a half for A and B to get through their games, so they let the C and D guys have a half an hour's practice before they played their games.
Yeah, it's one thing I like about Waterloo is before every match you're allowed a free throw.
Yeah.
Not that it would help me tonight, but
Right, shall we get ready?
yeah, got 2-3 axes I think. Oh, we could go to big axes.
Unless they go to big sticks.
It's not just hits a 3 here and time bulls us. He may have hit him.
Yeah.
Why don't you go check?
Cat's going to check.
Football! Oh God, curse of the commentary.
We have a
If you watch
three
this
there,
back,
there.
I'm sorry, it's not us. I'll go for the ball myself.
I would also go for the ball.
But at the same time, we're not 7 months pregnant.
This is true. I look like I'm 7 months pregnant.
Yeah, I know Tricky gets really worried when time throws a big axe.
I do.
Oh, it's
It's
null
not
and
one of
void.
the big axe.
I'm concerned to why would you mind to...
You want to come join me, Tana?
Oh God, don't argue about it.
That's one thing I like about what you get one practice before every game. Yeah. No, to be fair, explaining that the reason I'm worried about you throwing a big axe is because I genuinely think you are going to go into labour on the on playoffs.
Possibly.
Because that is 1 week before the due date, but apparently that doesn't actually happen anyway. Like, no one's actually born on the due date, so...
No, it's usually 37 weeks, I think, is the earliest.
And you lugging this massive axe over your head, that's definitely gonna...
Yeah, it would be something if I do go in labour. Just generally playing a game.
Well, like we've just covered off, so Reaper and Sophie have both offered their help if you do go into labour. And we've got plenty of axes for the umbilical cord.
Oh. Labour takes like 8 to 12 hours. I think I'll be fine. Definitely make it to the hospital, finish my game, maybe get something to eat, and then go to the hospital.
What order are those things happening in? Because so you're gonna go to the hospital, finish your game.
Well, no. It's finish my game, eat, because some hospitals don't let you eat. So I'm gonna stuff my face in with like McDonald's or something.
I hope you're ready for the
And
fact
then
though that
go to hospital.
you are going to be the most chilled person here when you're giving, but everyone else is going to be panicking, even if you're not.
I feel that. Just be like, oh, my water's broke.
Like last time you were throwing clutch big axes, me and Scratch were both sat watching, thinking, "What you doing? What you doing?"
Just like, yeah. Not a care in the world.
But yes, next time we'll bring a hot water bottle for you.
Mm-hmm. Also, if anyone's wondering, I am over 33 weeks pregnant.
See ya.
Bye. So not long now.
See ya.
Bye.
See you later. Catch you later.
Bye.
That's it. If you do go into labour before playoffs, the week before that, Sophie will actually be here.
Yeah, I mean, it's in that time frame.
Yeah. Although I do almost think that if the baby ends up being born in Valhalla, we should give it, I don't know, almost like
An axe-related Viking name?
no, I'd say we'd make the initials VN. Could even give the middle name after your brother if you want, and call him like Victor Nathan Chester. Valhalla North Chester, VN Chester.
Nah, if I go into labor here, I want my picture on the wall. Not of being in labor, but like.
I think if you hit an 81 whilst you're in labour, that'd be the. I've had a weird night tonight, actually.
Yeah.
I think I've thrown well in all my games, but I've lost every one of them.
Ah.
Like, not a single game did I walk away from feeling like I'd thrown badly, but it was just.
I haven't won a single game either. It's because I keep thinking like, oh, I'll go for the clutch, but like having a heavy belly seems to, I don't know, I feel like I wobble when I try and go for the clutch.
Do you mean as opposed to the other fine athletes we have throwing? Like.
Well, no, but pre-pregnancy, I don't struggle too much with the clutch.
Yeah.
Pregnancy, yeah.
I mean, you do basically
Wobble,
throw
wobble.
a clutch axe.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, every now and then, like, I realize, because I'm having a boy, I've literally grown a pair. Literally.
I need a haircut. It's getting too long. This is why I hate sort of being able to see myself back on the camera.
So even with glasses, I'm not that great with seeing. So.
Why did we? No. But I said we couldn't have a domestic on.
I think I need a second dinner. I'm hungry again, I think.
I'm not doing this with you.
What?
Well, first of all, we went and bought glasses for you. Now you're like, I still can't see. And
Well,
now,
no, I can't,
even
like,
after I was
no,
like,
no, no.
even
Like,
after
if
I
I
was
look
like,
at the tiny screen, I think that's me.
yeah. For the record, my reason of having an issue with the whole second dinner thing isn't that I've got a problem getting her a second dinner. It was that before we set off, I was like, let's do our usual Tuesday night tradition of picking up a Mackey's on our way to Valhalla. And she was like, no, we're going to be good. We're not going to get a Mackey's. So now I've had my dinner. So now it's like, do I have a second dinner or not? Yeah. We try to keep it a little bit wholesome.
What, makeup? Yeah?
Yeah. We didn't talk about the dogs or the general like house chores.
Oh, I like when you use it, Bicker.
It was getting that way.
Five, though.
Honestly, I think we were saved from the bickering just by the fact that the...
Oh, 500 tree dangs out of his tree. 500 tree? Fuck my life.
You missed your chances of bingo caller.
I miss my chances of a lot of things. Pair of 5 for staying alive. That's Valhalla bingo coming at you with a 1-2. Always have a second dinner. I haven't had a first dinner yet.
Always have second dinner. Yeah. It is probably either going to be a Mackey's or a KFC.
Do you know what it is? I would get tempted by KFC, but I just never go because McDonald's is familiar.
See,
I really like chicken, just never. Yeah.
see, my issue is I like the KFC, but the KFC near here. Love it.
Where is the KFC near here? Is it down by the motorway?
Yeah, it's literally like next to the McDonald's. But the problem is, like, when it was under old management, I don't think they ever got an order right in the whole time like it was under that. They've got a new team in now who seem like a disciplined group.
Yeah.
I mean, for a KFC team. And yeah, they seem to get the orders right, but I just still don't trust them.
No, I don't like the McDonald's there. One of
Really?
their workers got very flippant with me.
I can't imagine why.
He said I'd ordered food for table delivery when I really hadn't.
Did you end up with all the food you asked for, though?
Yeah.
What was the issue?
No, it's just the way he went, oh, you ordered table service? No, I didn't. I didn't appreciate the lip.
To be honest, I think most of that McDonald's is mostly staffed by teenagers.
Same with the one in Bishop Auckland.
Yeah.
The best one nearest is Spainmore, I'll find. But that's well
I'm hearing this really makes me want some
Get some sense.
Mackey's.
It's the right time for you to have some. It's like a late evening meal.
Honestly, I can't think of why someone from Canada would be just cramming on a Mackey's, given that there's like poutine. Like, Canadian food looks gorgeous. I want to go over to Montreal just for the food.
You get murdered in Montreal.
Why would I get murdered in Montreal?
Because we don't like the English.
Says who?
We're French, aren't we? Montreal and Quebec.
But they're not
Yeah,
like...
they're French Canadian. They're not.
Yeah, but we
They're
don't.
not, they're not the same French people. They're not.
Just one
They're not.
from
They're,
Montreal.
they're not.
They're not the same French people.
Can we just take a second to appreciate the bars that Kat is spitting over there for these?
Yeah.
I know.
Right, boys and girls, Canadian and Englishmen, that is us done for the night. Thank you very much for
Still got 5 throws to go.
Oh, fuck, have we?
Yeah, aye.
Oh, I thought Dan had taken it.
He's lost the game.
Oh, fuck, aye.
You're an awful commentator.
Dan was 2 off the bell.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's doing 100% clutch, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's definitely not getting ahead of me now.
It's hard that when people don't match you doing 100%.
Yeah, but so I remember I used to see quite a bit of this in the Never Thrown 81 League, where some people would say they wanted to go up, and then some people would stay down, and they'd get upset. It's like, at the end of the day, if you're choosing to do 100% class, you're doing it for your own self-improvement.
Of course, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not,
no, true, but
you can't be upset that you're not winning games, even though it is for...
no, you're right. I do think there's a certain level of sportsmanship involved.
Place to get poutine from, but it gets pricey. Although some
actual Canadian poutine is the dog's bollocks. It is the nicest thing I've ever had in my entire life.
I can't even work out where you get cheese curds from over here to make it. Before I even get to how to make good gravy and good chips, it's the cheese curds that's the real problem.
Stop putting your milk in the fridge.
Yeah.
There.
Oh, down the middle there by
Smashed
Simply
it.
Gimply. Thumb goes up for the final throw of the night.
And that is going to take us to the end of the evening.
Thank you very much for tuning in. We will be back, all being well, on Sunday with the Junior League
Junior League.
MBNTA 81, when you'll be with our host with the most, crowd without an E. But till then, we shall see you later. Stay safe.